We began debates, the Noah plan, turning to universe. Hey, I just pulled this. This is an old one. This is an old one. See what I was putting on the book back then. Backwards. I use my past to build my future, to build the future. Do you make bad decisions that give you false visions? This is just stuff I write down, you know what I mean? Hey, how's it going, Brian? What's going on, brother? I'm doing all right. How are you doing? I'm just looking at some of the old shit I used to write. I did this in my whole spiritual journey, bud. I've got books fucking everywhere. Well, not everywhere. Like there's not a massive amount, but I've always documented shit like just thoughts and what I wanted to talk about on my YouTube and shit that was going through my brain. I recommend that to anybody who's, like it sucks this PTSD. I can imagine what I could have done if I had my, central nervous system to fucking This is where she all started. This was the first book, Brian. My Pledge of Allegiance. First thing I put in the book, too. I, Carl Smith, will always tell the truth and will not let my human brain make excuses for anything. That's the first line, buddy. I got some music going on and turning her off. That's what this whole journey's been about for me, Brian. I made a video yesterday because someone commented on one of my TikTok videos, and they said it's good to see someone living in his truth. You know what I mean? And I thought about it. I thought about it, and it's really not my truth I'm trying to live in, Brian. That's what makes things difficult. I'm trying to live in Jesus. You know what I mean? I'm trying to live in the actual truth, but you'll never really know if you have the actual truth, you know what I mean? Unless you ask questions, you search and try and figure it out. But still, even then, you might not have the full story. But that's my mission, anyways. I don't want to live in my truth. I want to live in the truth. You know what I mean? People who aren't down with Jesus, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? Like the native people. I think if they encompass the seven unknowingly, they'll encompass Jesus. You know what I mean? But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I find out that my spiritual awakening that brought me to Jesus, because it's not something that I would have asked for, Brian. I wasn't a big Jesus guy before my spiritual awakening. That's what was so weird, bud. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what I thought about Jesus. I thought, sounds like a nice dude, but it doesn't sound like a believable story. You know what I mean? I just like, I don't know, man. Just the way it was presented, though. You know what I mean? I didn't know the story. I just assumed. But I was always like, the way they teach seems like a nice fella and stuff, but, it seems kinda crazy to think that, somebody rose from the dead and all this other stuff, right? Because that is a hard ask to get someone to fucking believe that, right? But anyways, yeah. I didn't have any indoctrination or anything like that. I always got to try and figure shit out for myself. Well, I did go to church when I was a kid, when I was a young kid. There was a bus that came around, and if our parents could get rid of us and someone else will take care of us, so we got to go to the Open Bible Baptist Church when we were kids. Anyways, but yeah, that was the extent of my church. I was not my beliefs were I didn't know what to believe. I was like, "Hey," I actually believed in Jesus without knowing I believed in Jesus then. You know what I mean? I always thought to myself, you know what I mean? Always just kinda tell the truth, be a good person, and not that I'm perfect and I fucking failed in Jesus then, you know what I mean? But I didn't really know the whole purpose of Jesus. I just thought if you were, you know, honest and just did the right things and stood for the right things and never tried to hurt anybody purposely, you know what I mean? That, maybe there was a happy ending for people like that, you know what I mean? Maybe the bad people got bad things, and then again, what's a good person these days, eh? There's a lot of niceness out there, Brian. No one is perfect. No, Brian, that's why I think God picked me, you know what I mean? Like, I was never a really bad person. No, all of my fucking like, honestly, every fucking nasty thing I ever fucking did, it was pretty easy for me to figure out the problem, you know what I mean? It was alcohol, bud. I fucking was not my friend. My mortal enemy. But hey, thanks to alcohol, I got to do a lot of learning too, so I can appreciate alcohol too. And just because it's not my friend doesn't mean it can't be someone else's friend if they can handle it, you know what I mean? I would never tell people what to do. I mean, here I am saying I'm a prophet of God, and well, look what I got right here, Brian. Got this on sale yesterday, bud. Galactic Fire. You would not want to see me not on this stuff, Brian. I'm serious, man. I fucking lose my mind. The stupidity, just fuck. At least if I'm high, I can be like, oh, whatever, think whatever you want. I know you are, Brian. I know you are. If it's your enemy, you should give it up. But if you don't think that it is, then you know what I mean? Every person's got their own journey to take. It's like I tagged that Mr. Buzz guy today. Brian, he's telling people that masturbating is a sin. He's actually saying that masturbating is a sin. Can you imagine that? Like, where on the 10 commandments is that listed? Don't be whacking your tap or ringing the bell or whatever you wanna fucking call her, you know what I mean? But where does it say that? Like, I'm like, "Fuck." It's this guy's telling people that if they're soulless, they don't have a soul, like, and this guy says he's anointed by God. You know what I mean? And then I gotta say to myself, "Carl, are you fucking just one of these fucking nut jobs who just fucking, like, does" Anyways, I know, I've tried to get off, but it's so hard, brother. I know, bud. I know. But to be honest, Getting over it could be your superpower, bud. You know what I mean? That's when you reach for God. And then God will show you, you have the fucking power. You gotta have the like, you gotta have the power. Like God will be there. I'm telling you, if you just have faith, He'll bring you to the other side. But you got to meet Him there. You know what I mean? I don't. He's not an enabler. He's not it's like he's not an enabler. Like you ask anybody who's fucking got over addiction. You know what I mean? Because I think those are the authentic people that have actually reached for God and know what it's like to fucking desperately want and need Him and have to fucking struggle to, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, I don't think they take it to the limit. They're not taught that, hey, the truth matters for everything. You know what I mean? There's more power in God than they know. Because they know God gave them the power to overcome and conquer that. That must be the nastiest fucking monster to fucking like. I'm serious, but I never did a hard drug in my life, but I was having some stomach problems and I couldn't handle the pain. I had to go to the hospital because I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and they gave me morphine, bud. And I'm telling you, I thought to myself, never ever fucking again. The way I felt, I fuck, dude. It scared the fuck out of me how I felt, and I thought, "Never again do I wanna get trapped in that." No, so I can imagine how hard it is to get over other shit, you know what I mean? Even alcohol, it's a nasty monster itself to get over, right? But I think those will be the people that are able to come to God. Those who are able to dig down deep and have faith, and they know what it's like to go through struggle. They know what these people that have never had struggle and don't understand, they might have a struggle themselves, you know what I mean? The meek shall inherit the earth, right? That's what the Bible says that everybody loves so much. What if it's the meek that because they're meek, they come to find their power, and that's why they inherit the earth? Well, alcohol can be a bitch, but some people can handle it. Some people can do their thing and not have a problem. It was a problem for me. It was a big problem. Like this is the thing, that creature. Don't go thinking that I was never an alcoholic. I never had a drinking problem. I just had problems from drinking. Withdraw from heroin and methadone is horrible feeling, but I've been so see, bud, you can conquer. You already did her. I can't imagine. Fuck, dude, I can't even imagine. Like I can because I've seen it. Like once, like if you're an empathic person and you've watched somebody, you can kind of feel their pain, and you fucking authenticity. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty authentic. You can't get more authentic than that. Someone coming off that shit and fucking just bearing everything out to the world. Look at the way we live, Brian. Where people look at the way we live. Look at what Satan has done. That people would rather run to a substitute than live in their real life. They don't want to face their real life. Nobody wants to face their real life. Even the ones that think they're willing, at least the ones that are fucking going, fuck, I can't handle this. At least they got a grasp on fucking there's something wrong. You know what I mean? This is how we choose to live as humanity. And we can't think to ourselves, there's a system problem. This is, we get to live and dictate the way that we can fucking live. You know what I mean? We, the people, not a couple fucking dipshits. You know what I mean? Like, we, the people, we were never meant to live like this. Like Jesus said way back then, hey guys, you guys think you're with God, but you're not. This motherfucker belongs to Satan. And I can prove it, Brian, because there's a bunch of elite fucking pedophiles running this fucking world, and nobody gives a fuck. Not one. Everybody's too scared to ask the questions to the big boys. People don't see it because they don't want to see the problems right in front of their face. That's the thing. Christ consciousness is about facing your problems, figuring them out, fucking finding out where the problems lie. And then when you go through all this fucking bullshit around you and you understand that, fuck, it's those guys brainwashing these motherfuckers to stop anybody who's willing to fucking show these people who the fuck they are. Like, it's not hard, Brian. My country, to me, are just the fucking most brain dead fucks. If there's a video out there of a man saying that he has fucking penetrated your fucking government and your fucking prime minister at the time, you should have questions. You know what I mean? You should go and investigate who his friends are too. Who else is involved? And then they should go check out Noah Harari. You know what I mean? And he'll tell them they're fucking useless fucking humans. But don't worry, we're gonna keep your kids happy with drugs and video games. There's gonna be a phenomenal world for your fucking grandchildren. Hey Willard, I know I'm a broken record, bud. But what? Why do you have a problem with that, bud? I'm just trying to reassuring that people brainwashed the other way. I'm trying to get them to think and think for themselves, bud. It's gonna take some time to fucking say, hey, because you're so far broken the other way, Uncle Will. You're the broken one, bud. And what happens to broken people, bud? Are you confident if an asteroid was to hit the world today, bud? Where do you think you're going? Where do you think your good works have gotten you there, pumpkin? Hey? Or are you relying on the grace of God? Hey? Eat the bugs, you'll have nothing and be happy. Well, that's the thing, Brian. When somebody says that to me, I take it seriously, right? And then I look into them, I'm like, holy motherfuckers. Hey, hey, everybody. Hey, Canada. You know your Tim Hortons and all your fucking restaurants, your Wendy's, your McDonald's, your sub places, all these fucking places. All of these major corporations. Hey, they are sponsored by the WEF. Go check their fucking websites. This ain't good. They want to roll. Have you guys noticed that? Well, COVID it took a hit on the small businesses. They don't really want small businesses. They want you to own nothing and be happy. Just purchase the fucking shit that they give you. You know what I mean? And you can get child labor from across the fucking border to get her done for you. You know what I mean? Then you can pay tariffs on the shit too. Fuck. Um, you beg Hey Cal for an iPad yet, Will? uh, Will, he don't know what team he's playing for at all. Anyways, do you, fucking Willard? Could you imagine Info Warrior? Could you imagine Uncle Will with power? Could you imagine a fucking guy like that with some power? Like, say he was a fucking prison guard, eh? Can you imagine what he'd be like? Fuck, I'd be scared. I would. Fucking Uncle Will, fucking probably walking around with his lady's panties going, who's next? You complain about your country while you sit in the. Well, no, I got to bring us together, bud. I want to use the internet against the fucking devil. I want to use the tools that have brainwashed you to unbrainwash you and, well, show people who the devil is, bud. Hey, Bill Gates is not your friend, I don't think. He's a wizard. He's a manifester. He's your manifester. He'll write out a pandemic and invest in the cure. And then all of a sudden it happens. Good job, Bill. He's working on a civil war now, peoples. Watch your steeples, peoples. Hey, Billy, he's only modifying everything of gods, insects, and shit like that. And, he wants shit in your body so that it carries on through generation after generation. I don't know. He wants to shoot shit into the sun. Why? Hey, for humanity's sake, Uncle Will. Yes. Would you like to move on to George Soros? Have we said that enough? Have I got that through your fucking head, meathead? Let me know where George Soros doesn't think he's a god of your world. As he tells you, pumpkin, I'm going to get the people to perceive what I want them to perceive. It's not about the money, but the money will come because I make them perceive what I want them to perceive. And the more money I make, the easier it is for me to get them to perceive what I want them to perceive. And you think George Soros has a one-track mind, but no, George Soros has many, many minds. And he causes many, many groups, and he robots the fuck out of you. Okay? George Soros is one of your gods. Just ask him. He fucking rules your brain. He tells you, I'm a god. I've been telling you you're a god too there, well, but you don't take well to that. But you're not the see, the thing is, George Soros really isn't a god because a real god wouldn't want to control anything. He would let its creation fucking run wild and try and figure shit out for itself and not trying to mind fucking manipulate it. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why you got free will. You got free will, you will, but you don't use it to your benefit, anyways. What's wrong? What's so hard about the Ten Commandments, Willard? What do you struggle with there? Eh? Really? Where do you struggle with those? Eh? Because if you get them, you can't support your military, bud. You can't you can't support the bullshit that's going on, buddy. You gotta use your voice and say, no, no, no. Mr. Trump, why are you meeting with the ex-president from fucking Brazil? Shouldn't he be in jail? Go check into that. Donald tells you he was supposed to meet with him. The dude's under house arrest and he tried fucking getting his ankle bracelet off. But that was because he changed his meds and he was going all great. It's fucking great. You should see it. Big story. But the story is Donald wanted to meet with him. Hey? but he also tried to get away to 2 countries already. Imagine where those 2 countries are, eh? Argentina? What about Malay? Eh? He is a Trumper humper for sure. Argentina, and then there was somewhere else, another little Trumper humper land. Hungary, 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 Victor, 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 Dictor. Hey, do you think Victor dictates himself? I think Victor dictates himself. I don't think Victor's doing good for himself. No, 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 good Victor. Okay. Oh, Will. Soros is banned from multiple countries. Well, not from yours. You don't think that, hey, Donald Trump's so smart and he wants to get rid of the shadow government. Like, you can't see that there's a psyop with George Soros there, Trump? Are you that fucking dumb? What kind of intelligence you got working for you, dipshit? Or are you all glued together? Hey? Fuck, like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. And don't take a genius to figure out that Klaus Schwab is part of the New World Order. The fourth industrial complex is the fourth industrial revolution. Like, fuck. Why do I have to sit in such fucking stupidity, for fuck's sakes? Uncle Will, we go through this shit all the time. Does Ashley's Biden diary exist? And if it does, should something be done? Hey? Punkaroony. Hey? Should it matter if your ex president was an American citizen or not? Could a non citizen not have your best interest at heart and actually look like one of the best presidents you ever had? Silver tongued little Obama. Does he have paperwork, Uncle Will? Can you answer that question? Or am I still the dummy? You're a fucking idiot, dude. You can't even answer these simple fucking questions. Or these things you should be concerned about as a citizen. That a non citizen ran your country. The Musk family. Do they have ties to anything? Hey, hey, hey. How'd they make their money? Where'd their money come from? Oh, the oil bushes, right? And then, fuck, weapons of mass destruction, buddy. Your country cost Iraqis 1 million avatars. How many of yours did it destroy? Eh? It was still fucked up in the brain over that? So, Carl, what have you done to change it? Well, I'm trying to bring people together, dipshit. You don't get that. Hey, let me share my story. That's all it would take. Someone help me, let me know where I can go and tell my fucking story about the mental health system and the whole fucking system. I don't need anybody to believe that I'm the fucking Mashiach, dude. But I like to point people to the truth. We should want to know what fucking world we're living in. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm gonna explain something to you, Uncle Will. You don't fucking get her because you're probably not fucking smart enough to. Okay? The Epstein files. I can't remember if they went through Trumper, Biden, and then Trumper. But Biden's administration was in there. Nothing ever came out, right? Biden administration, Christopher Wray, and the whole band of fucking morons. And remember about Ashley's fucking diary, for fuck's sakes. Right? So then he gets handed off to the Trump administration. And well, what do we find out? It was a hoax. So the Democrats had all this information on what was going to be a hoax to point it at Trump, and they never let it out. Okay? Like, fucking get this, dude. So what I want you to know is both administrations, and then they closed the case. Okay? Case closed. Hoax. Nothing to see here, kids. It's all done, all over with. Trust us. We're the most transparent fucking administration to ever fucking come into fucking the USA fucking Hall of Fame. Okay? So now, if you have files and they come out, both administrations covered up children and women being hurt. They covered up for whoever gets caught. You don't know that? This is a fucking game. They're playing with your brain. You can't catch on because it's a big circle of fucking bullshit. And most of you don't even want to fucking deal with it. You don't want to know what the fuck's going on. You just want to go to work and you just want to fucking just relax. And I get it. I get it. I get it. I lived it. But if you're going to keep relaxed, the fucking children are going to fucking suffer when simply all you have to do is use your fucking voice, regain your fucking brain. Hey, well, it's the same wings of the bird, same bird. Well, yeah, you got her, Brian. They're all working together, bud. Like, you can't tell me they're not, dude. I'm going to tell you what I think. And like I said, this is just my channel. It's just my fucking channel. It's just what I think based on what I've seen. And I'm not saying it's the truth, but I'd like some information to let me know or what I'm thinking ain't fucking real. Okay. There's this guy, and I talk about it all the time. He prophesized Donald Trump's fucking ear. Okay. That he was going to get shot in the fucking ear. Well, Brian, I hope God. Here's the thing. I hope God blesses my channel too. I and on the other hand, I have to endure to the end, right? This is what people don't understand. Being with Christ is not fucking rainbows and sunshine. It's about getting to know yourself and figuring out why you did the shit that you did and how you can like not do it again and just be reborn and know that you were never meant to be the way that you were. It's because of fucking bad programming. It's just bad programming. Yeah, Brian, it's frustrating. It's frustrating that people don't want to. I don't know. I could you imagine Uncle Will if he was to find out there's God? He would go insane. He would have no fucking grasp of anything. This is what I've been telling him the whole time. I've been saying, "Hey, bud, don't make me your fucking enemy," because I never tried to be. But now, like this is what I have to teach people. After so long, you got to say, "Hey, bud, you're on your own." I'll only take so many spits in the face, and then I got to say, "Hey, I forgive you, pumpkin, but you find your own way. I want you to take your own bullshit back. Take all your fucking lies, all your fucking bullshit, all your hatred, and you can take that with you. I don't want it." And if you all don't take action, the kids are going to suffer, and it's your fault because you believe there's a problem and refuse to do anything but cry to the same 15 trolls every day. Well, does it seem like Brian's a troll? Does it seem like Brian's a troll? There's other people that come in here. Hey, Bon, I'm just letting you set yourself up, Bon. I told you the whole time. You don't know what you're doing, but I do. I'm a child of God, and you're fucking yourself. I'm trying to do the best things that I can to help people, and you want to fucking desperately hurt me. Do you know, Brian? Like, Brian, could you imagine just risking eternal hell for stupidity? I don't know why they do. Like, what is he getting out of this? You would risk getting fucking fucked up forever if that's the case. I don't know. I don't know what happens when we die, but I'm here searching for answers. You know what I mean? God doesn't give them to me. I gotta try and figure them out for myself. But he shows me all these options. And sometimes I'm like, oh, he's showing me something good. And it's like, no, now I look like a fool. I posted this person's shit all over the place. But anyways, it was good shit. You know what I mean? Just because a shitty person, like they say good things. Jordan Peterson, like I've said, bud, you can learn a lot from him. He's a better talker than me, and like I could play Jordan Peterson videos and show you guys where I believe what he says, and if you follow it, you'll fucking do real good. But unfortunately for Jordan Peterson, I don't think he followers too well. You know what I mean? I think he got captivated and swept away with his man fame and his luxury life and exactly. I can see through the bullshit, Carl. Why can't other people? Well, there's a difference, Brian. It's okay to be caught in bullshit. It's okay. It's okay to fall for shit as long as you don't get stuck in it. It's just there's ignorant ones that when you point it out and you ask them questions and you say, "Hey, like I'm not lying to you. Like show me where I'm wrong," and they refuse. Like these people. Okay, Ryan, Uncle Will wants you to think that I'm a pedophile, okay? Here, we'll for the audience, we'll take your comment, Uncle Will. Does Brian know about your 3 a.m. video asking your son if he was tapping that butt at night? Remember, Brian, eternal. Eternal. That means like fucking forever. Do you imagine for just this? Just to be an idiot. But I'll explain, Brian, because he it does sound bad, eh? Anyways, Brian, see what happened was is I was living in two different realities and I was trying to bring them together, okay, bud? But nobody would talk to me from like this reality. So having a renewed brain, a brain of a child, I thought anything was possible. Okay, Brian, you got this? Well, I was being harassed that night, and I was just oh, fuck, man, if I could tell you the shit that was I thought my town was a big sex cult. I thought a whole bunch of shit was fucking bad, and people were coming in my room at night and taking my shit, and I was just starting to spaz the fuck out, right? And I was trying to grasp onto reality. I was fucking really starting to lose it, and it wasn't 3 AM. I had this conversation with my son the other day. I said, "You know," I said this to my son. I said, "You know that there's people on the internet that try and make me look like a pedophile because of what I said to you that one time." And you would have to admit that wasn't 3 AM, bud. And he goes, and I was like, "Hey, I tried to talk about it. You guys didn't want to talk about it, but this is what these people think that I touched you or anything." No, Brian, I had bad thoughts going through my head, so I thought I'd fucking ask. Hey? I thought people were coming and attacking me at night and shit because I didn't have anybody to talk to from this reality to go, "Hey, does this make sense? Does this make sense? This doesn't make sense. Can someone please help me? Show me where," you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden that childlike brain takes over and you're just But anyways, bud. Brian, so you're okay with Carl causing his son massive trauma. How would I cause my son trauma? I just asked him a fucking question, brah. You know what I mean? Because I was going out of my mind, not thinking that it was possible. Now, if I thought people were raping me and shit, I mean, I did. I thought it was possible, right? So I was asking the questions, but if I thought people were doing it, you think I'd act something out or something? No, but so you have a problem with people asking questions, trying to figure out what the fucking reality is, dude. You've never had to experience a spiritual awakening. You've never had the mind of a child. You know what I mean, bud? You've got a closed mind. You don't get her. I'm a mystic, dude. I had to live in two different worlds, and my job was to try and fucking bring them together and balance them out. I've had a mad experience where I had to live outside because my reality went crazy, and I was thinking all sorts of kind of crazy thoughts, brother. Well, yeah, I think a lot of people are struggling with that right now, Brian, and I think that's why I got to go through what I went through. I think there's a lot of people out there making it happen. There's a lot of people out there telling you they've got cameras and the lights. They're always following you. Everybody, we're being gang stalked. We're this, we're that. You know what I mean? We're the chosen ones. They're trying to stop us. There's a lot of fucking crazy shit like that going on. Because if you're a chosen one, you don't give a fuck if you're being gang stalked. You're pulling fucking receipts and you're saying, hey, you guys are fucking in a group. It doesn't matter. You're going to go down individually or down as a group. Hey? Yeah. I know, Brian. This is why I'm trying to help people. You know what I mean? I got to go through and come out the other side of it, you know what I mean? Some people are getting lost in it because they don't wanna accept who they are. They're not willing to ask questions. They're not willing to look at all different sides of things. Now, in my case, it was hard because fuck, I had no help. I was begging, Brian, let me tell you about it. I went to crisis centers. I went to fucking psychiatrists. I had fucking counselors. I was trying, bud. I was trying. And I got a story for all of them, bud. Maybe I'm the wrong one, but I don't think so. I think Christ consciousness just it fucking sucks if you're trying to get help. They don't understand what the fuck you're saying. Make excuses, call Brian, go type in Upchurch wife on Carl's videos, and you'll be the judge. Well, I welcome you. I do. I welcome you. Brian, if Uncle Will wants you to fucking hate me so much, really, I think you should go over to his page and you should see the other side, brother. You know what I mean? I'm not here to try and fucking twist your brain or make you think a certain fucking way. I ask you what your thoughts are too, you know what I mean? I'm not always right, but you should always check out the other side. So if you ever have a chance and Uncle Will really wants you to hate me. So if you want fucking you should always listen to him though. Maybe he has a point. I might not be seeing things right, you know what I mean? I've been seeing the same numbers all the time, especially I think that's coincidence, Brian. Ryan, have you ever seen my whoops. Have you ever seen my I call it I call it well, it's two different. My Captain Common Sense or the Red Kachina outfit. Well, it's not listen, bud. Listen. I help people all the time when I can, brother, you know what I mean? I have a young chap in my house that I help all the time, you know what I mean? Who will you help today? Well, I'm trying to help the world, but I can't help it unless it wants to help itself, bud. But for some reason, you wanna fucking get in my way. But anyways, you got me off track there. Have you ever seen it, bud? No? Okay. Here, I'll show you the shirt part of it. Now I want you to check out I want you to check out Uncle Will's side of things, you know what I mean? He does have a lot more people that like him than me, but this is the shirt that I use for my Captain Common Sense red Kachina outfit, okay, bud? 33 means something to me too, bud. You know what I mean? And then we got the big C. And what do we got? It's just a Vancouver Canuck, you know, but it works, eh? The big C, the 33. Play the victim. No, Pat, that's the problem. You want me to play victim. I won't play the victim, Uncle Will. Do you not get it, bud? I I want Brian to make sure that he's hanging out with the right people. I think these are the times where you wanna fucking hang out with the right people. You know what I mean? It's time for separation, Will. And, if you can show him where he could fucking should separate from me, I want Brian to make up his own fucking mind, you know what I mean? I don't want him to be a no mind like you, Uncle Will. I want him to have his own mind. Let him figure things out for himself. You know what I mean? Have the mind of a child. Think that fuck anything's possible, Willard. But nobody see this is a fucking thing, Will. Listen, we're gonna go over this one more time, okay? I know nobody gives a flying fuck when I say this, but it's a real thing. And it should be asked, motherfuckers. You're stupid, you're retarded, and you're dumb as fucking mud. Understand that, Willard. It's not just you, bud. It's most of the fucking world. But the world could change if we just ask the right fucking questions, you fucking moron. But anyways, the Galactic Federation of Aliens, bud. What would happen if we asked Trumper Humper that question where he couldn't hide and run from it? Hey, what do you think would happen? Hey, would it foil their fucking plans or something? Because Donald Trump apparently knows about it. What the fuck, eh? What's going on with Three Eye Alice? Eh? Why did NASA not give us a live fucking look at it? Eh? Why'd they just give us some pictures? Eh? Oh, well, okay. Maybe they did. Maybe they gave whole videos. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? But what the fuck is with Three High Atlas? Their live stream the other day they were having some fucking floated around the fucking screen, and all of a sudden, live stream done. Bow, bow. Bow, bow. Hey, or was that on purpose? Was that on purpose? Was that for something to go by and everybody could go? And then they could take it down like it was top secret, but it was really to trick and fool us. To fucking knows, eh? Will. But if we asked Trump that simple question, bud, but you know what else you can do for your sister Candace? You know what I mean? You like Candace, you don't like me, but you like Candace, okay? You could ask you could ask Trumper Humper for Candace's sake, because this is what people should be doing. They should be proving her a moron or getting the fucking answers. And Trumper Humper's the answer. Because he called her and asked her to shut her fucking mouth. So maybe it's time for him to step up and ask Marcrones to open their fucking mouths. Eh? What the fuck gives? Can you just prove whether you're a man or woman? We can just stop this bullshit. Why do you want to steal money from our fucking people? Hey? We could just end this. Nobody has to think you're a fucking man if you're not a fucking man. But no, 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 no. Hi, little me. Peekaboo. Brian's from Scotland. God bless you. I should see what's going on in here. Mm, I wonder who Brian is. Oh, that's because little me. Oh, Brian, you're a joke. You're not joining the fucking deep and dark side. You'd rather walk through the dark and grow your light, Brian, than fucking these guys. They just want to stay in the darkness. They want to let the pedophiles run free, just do whatever they want. That's the world they want. You got to wonder why. Now, Uncle Will has said he will have a conversation with you. You know what I mean? But you got to be in ladies' panties to do it. That's a real thing, dude. So make sure when you want to have a conversation with Uncle Will, what the deal is first, okay? Okay, Brian, that's real. Like he made a video about it and everything and said, "Hey, Carl, if you want to talk to me, the only way I'm doing it is if you get yourself in ladies' panties." And I was like, "Fuck, dude, what is wrong with you?" Carl, was the moon landing staged or real? I don't really know, but I'll give you my opinions and my thoughts. Have we been to the moon? I don't know. Maybe. Was Buzz Aldrin? I don't think so. You know what I mean? When he punched that guy, and all he said is, "Hey, Buzzaroonie, can I get a yeah, yeah on the Bible?" And Buzz went, "No." Boom. And there's a bunch of other angry ones too. You know what I mean? But I mean, if you went to the moon, is that something to get angry about? So that's what I'm gonna have to tell you there, Info Warrior. I don't, and it's their behavior. It's all weird. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. I don't know what happened with Buzz in Antarctica. They say a tweet went out and then fuck it went away and something about the darkest blah blah blah. Or I don't know, dude. I don't know what fucking games they're playing, what they want us to think, what's real. What part of Buzz's show was an act and what was real? I don't fucking know, dude. All I know is it breaks my heart. I wanted to be Buzz, not Mr. Buzz. He told Uncle Will, "Hey, you guys know this. Let you guys know this. Hey, you guys go join Mr. Buzz." Hey, little me, did you whack your tack, little me? Little me, I got a question for you, bud. Do you whack your tack? Listen, bud, because I don't need to know, really. But if you do, Mr. Buzz is telling you you're going to go to hell. Don't be touching your wiener, bud. It's a no-no. No more late down rub downs there, fucking little me. When the wife's all asleep and well, you know your family is real work on that, Carl. Little me, you don't know what a fucking family is, you little dirtbag, you little fucking parasite, you little fucking George Soros pattern protected motherfucker. Your opinion don't mean shit over here. You know what I mean? You're a loser. I'm a winner. I want a better world, and you fucking want what Klaus Schwab wants to give you. Because, well, you want to remain hacked by Noah Harari. You should go take a look at Noah Harari and fucking know that even that took your brain over, bud. Noah Harari's got your brain, sunshine. Is that because he's got you hooked on drugs and video games, little me? or the fluoride. Why don't you ask your wife and son if you are a winner? Well, bud, I don't need anybody to think that I'm a winner. I need to think that I'm a winner. I need to know that I'm Jesus. I need to know that I can move mountains. I need to know that I can do what I have to do to be with Jesus in order to be Jesus, but not the Jesus, like in the Christ. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I don't need anybody else's fucking love. I don't. I fear it. I fear because you guys don't know what love is. What you guys think is love is fucking grossness. It's disgusting. It's enabling. It's kissing ass. It's fucking gross. Jesus taught strength, little me, strength and power and through love. Because if you see and you know things that are hurting people, and because you want the best, because you do have love, you'll stand up and fucking save them no matter how many dipshits come after you. That's true love. You know what I mean, buddy? When you're willing to say to Bill Gates, I don't give a fuck who you think you are, pumpkin. You're not who you think you are. I know who I am, therefore I know who you are. And if you are who I think you are, you're fuckaroony, bud. You're a fucking piece of garbage who needs to find the light and find the prize inside of him and know that he is special. Could you imagine finding out that Brian just said it right there, boys and girls? Brian right there just said her, and I'm not kissing Brian's ass because I wouldn't say I agreed with Brian unless I did. You're God, not Ned. And I'm going to take that a stretch further. So I'm going to tell you exactly what Jesus was telling you. Told you he was inside of you, and he told you the Father was inside of you, right? So fear God, fear yourself. There's no reason to fear God if you're with God, but you will have the fear of God, knowing that you want to stay with God. But it's 10 simple, easy fucking commandments there, boys and girls. But in order to get with those commandments, you have to break everything down that's been built. You can't have a Department of War anymore. You can't. You cannot, no matter how many times that Bible says the word Israel, you cannot break commandments or pay for them to break the commandments. Sorry. How in this system could you people actually be with God? Jesus warned you. Satan's the ruler of this world. And I don't know. I just question it. I might be wrong. I might go to God because God knows in my heart. I want Paul to be a good guy. But I think Paul's in there to fuck up Jesus's message. Repent with Jesus. And what does Paul say? Yeah. Paul says you're an evil. Jesus says you're responsible for the things that you've done. But all sins are forgiven. And that's how you get back to heaven. That doesn't get you off the hook down here. You have to take responsibility. Thanks, Brian. Why are you people so against this man? Well, Brian, I'm trying to figure it out too. I asked myself, either they're just really stupid fucking people, or they don't want to face themselves. So they hate themselves for not doing the right thing. So they think that if they come over here, they bash me. Somehow they can feel better about not doing the things that they should do. I'm trying to figure out. Or they're FBI agents, you know what I mean? I am being gang stalked. They're hired. They're being paid money to be this stupid. I don't know. I don't know. How do you become fucking it, you notice how they never answer any questions. And then if you do give them the time to go talk on their fucking channels, oh, it's just terrible. They'll just try and fucking run you down. They'll talk over you and just gang up or what. It's fucking just. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter why they are this way. It's that they are this way. And I would change if I were them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go running around, fucking around with Earth Angels. You know what I mean? I may be a little rough around the edges there, fucking Willard, but I am your angel, bud. It's too bad you don't want to fucking. Let's get on to something else. Well, talk about some stuff we haven't talked about over here for a while. Maybe you've never heard. Tell the truth, Carl. No one knew who you were till you came after every one of us. Oh, maybe I'll put that together. Maybe I'll try and find it. Well, you can tell Brian your version, and I'll you can tell him yours, bud. How did you and me get here, bud? I'll tell my version, honey. Well, this is my version, Brian. See, I used to listen to Uncle Will, and if you go over to his show, he's different than this, okay? He's a great little actress over there. He'll put on a good show. So, anyways, I was struggling with this thing because when you think you're chosen from God, like, I don't want to be the master and ruler of the world, so I didn't want to think it was just me. I'm like, "Ugh," you know what I mean? And this guy called Ryan Upchurch, who is a fucking music star, right? Was saying he was chosen. And he was going through some what I thought people were lying about him too. I thought he was going through kind of the same things I was. So I was really relating, right? So, anyways, I thought he was fucking chosen. And I uh I made a video tagging Uncle Will and asked him what he thought. I can't remember what all I said in the video. But anyways, Will replied back and said, "We're all chosen by God and la di di da, whatever." And I agree with him. We're all chosen from God, but we got to choose to be with God. So it's if you don't choose to be with God, you'll never be chosen. Fuck. But anyways, but so I thought. And I replied back in the because it was just in text in the comments, right? And I texted back. I can't remember. I don't agree or whatever, but whatever. So I left him alone, dude. You know what I mean? Hey, you don't want to help? That's cool. I just asked him for help. That was it. I was just asking him to talk, give me some help if you could. Wow. You didn't want to. That was cool. So we had this little play buddy called what was his name again? I can't fucking remember, eh? That's terrible. Can't remember what your buddy's name is. Seeper's buddy there. Anyways, Wade. Yeah, Wade. Wade was running around and lying about me, Brian, because it's already crazy enough to think that you're chosen by God and you're trying to tell the truth and stuff like this. But this Wade fella was out there telling people I'd, experimental drugs and shock treatment and all this other shit, just spreading lies all over the internet about me, right? So when you're saying crazy shit, but the crazy shit that's being told about you ain't fucking true. You're gonna fight to have that so people know it's not fucking true, right? Well, this knothead would not he wouldn't tell the truth. And it was really getting to me. You know what I mean? That I was trying so hard to do the right things, and this guy is just making my life fucking worse by spreading lies, and what I'm trying to say is already hard to say. You get that, right? So anyways, so I would tag that guy all the time, right? You're gonna say shit about me, I have the right to tag you, right? Well, in comes Uncle Will, white knighting for this dude. You know what I mean? And well, that's how me and Will got. Because once you come and you start talking trash on me, I'll give it back. But Uncle Will decided instead of, just standing up for his buddy, he made up bigger and better lies about Carl and spread them all over the internet, all over his channel and a bunch of shit. He knows he's a spineless little loser and he doesn't want to accept it. But you can go over to his channel and see what he's had to say about me. You know what I mean? It came from you. No, 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 bud. No, you took every story and twisted her, bud. Didn't you? You told people, my accident. You told people I purposely tried to fucking run people over, dude. Like you've used everything. You just tried showing Brian that I probably did on my kids. Hey, buddy, didn't you just do that? What else have you guys done? Between you and little me, I don't think you guys have missed a fucking bad thing you can say about a person. You know what I mean? Jesus was chosen to be the one who was chosen to speak to God on our behalf, not to man. We can only pray for others. Have a good day, Carl. Don't be deceived to think that any man is chosen. No, every man is chosen. Jesus said it. You don't. I'm chosen, and I don't want anybody to worship me, little penny. Anybody who worships me, you're right. Like I'm saying you're right, but I'm saying we're all chosen. We just need to choose. There's two spirits to choose from. There's the Holy Spirit of truth, or there's the fucking deception. People would rather live in the deception right now because we're so far into the deception that if you had to face the truth, you couldn't fucking handle it. Yeah, I was road raging. Brian, I was road raging. Do you know what I was doing, Brian, when I got in my accident that we're talking about? I was going to pick up my brand new fucking Jeep, brother. Brand spanking new. I was thinking I could buy my way into happiness. I was happy for a minute going to get my brand new fucking Jeep, brother. But instead I was road raging. I was like, I don't want that damn Jeep. Hey, well, that's on fucking thing again, brother. Oh, but yeah, back to little Penny. I believe that we're not muggles. Nobody's a muggle. There's all Harry Potter in us. Jesus is in all of us, just whether we choose him or not. And that depends on what spirit you want to get into. You know what I mean? Do you want to activate the Jesus inside of you? That way you can connect with God, but you got to have faith in God before you can want the truth, I guess. Got to have the faith so you can handle the truth. Oh, that's all good, Brian. If you're choosing, why not stop doing drugs and smoking, Carl? Oh, well, bud, because I'm honest about my stuff. You don't understand. It's all about living in the truth. Why do you think? And I was so happy when I seen this because through my journey, I'm like, I can always change the way I'm thinking. You know what I mean? I can get more information, but I come out here and I'm like, I fucking hate this place. I can't fucking stand living here. It fucking grosses me the fuck out. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking retarded. I can't handle this fucking place anymore. And then when I found out, when I fucking knew that Jesus said, hey, those of you who hate this world, guess what? you're going to be known as children of God because you would stand up against the world and you would stand up in my name in the truth and you would see what this world has to offer. And of course, you wouldn't fucking like it. You would want better for yourself. And when you want better for yourself, you'll try and convince others to want better for themselves by showing them what you've seen. So maybe they don't have to go through the pain that you had to go through to see what you've seen. You know what I mean? Uncle Will, I don't think you could handle what I've been through, brother. I don't think you know what it's like to have your mental health yin yang through the hospital 5 fucking times, telling you you're violent and suicidal, and there's nothing, no evidence, brother. That's hard on somebody. It's hard not to freak the fuck out saying, is the world gone insane? Like you're trying to talk to him saying, I'm not going to hurt anybody. I'm just thinking fucking differently. Would you listen to me? And I can fucking explain. But no, no, no. And I know that sounds stupid to say that a psychiatrist wouldn't. But good thing I got those psychiatrist appointments fucking recorded. I think people are too close to the flame. I do too, Brian, and that's what scares me, brother. I come out here and I use things to my advantage. You know what I mean? I got a bunch of trolls to play with, then that's what I'll play with, right? I'll use what they give me so I can explain to people. You know what I mean? I work off other people. Yeah, I presume. Gee, press. I understand sometimes I feel the same way. Yes, I try to share so people don't have to learn the hard way like I and you have been through, Carl. God bless you. Well, God bless you too, little Penny. But really, in the end, it's only us that can bless ourselves, eh? But you did bring up a good point, Penny, and I like I can go on with that statement that you made. No man, Penny. No man. Why do you think Jesus said, if you've seen the Father, you've seen me? But he also said, the Father outside of me, powerful, more powerful than I. You know what I mean? That way we looked outside of men. You know what I mean? That's what Jesus came here to do too. He's like, all you people, look at, you guys think you need these people? Do you no, 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 no. No, they're steering you the wrong way. No, you only need me and the Father. But here's the thing, Penny. I have a bad feeling that there's a chunk of the story missing for us. Now, I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But I think there's a feminine part of the story that is just kind of fucking left out. But I might be wrong. And that's my personal opinion. That's not to kiss your ass or anything like that. And I've got lots of reasons for that. Lots of stuff that happened within my craziness. Let's see what, Uncle Will. What do you want to see? What is it you want to see, bud? I'm scared. I want to see you and Brian do a video in person. Well, Brian's in Scotland, bud. What? Do you think I'm over here playing the role of Brian too? Me and all my friends? Listen, if Brian was make believe, it'd have to be me being Brian, okay? Beer, buddy. You won't stop at asking anything, will you, bud? You just want to eat me so desperately. And when you find out you have to love me, you're gonna fucking Pay. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't want you to pay, but you're gonna pay. And I never asked you to pay, but you're gonna have to pay. You and little me. You guys will be cuddy buddies, cuddle buddies. And your families are gonna have to take me seriously when, hey, it's a time of separation. Those 2 lads, you should not have your children around. They are fucking mentally ill. They are not right in the head. They're a bunch of manipulative fucking liars, and, well, they wouldn't do anything to protect their own fucking children, let alone yours. You know what I mean? Fucking losers. Yes, Bill Gates, do to our children whatever you'd like to, mister. You powerful big tough man, you. I bet you guys can't wait for the Elon chips, eh? Do you think Elon's gonna have the hand chips and the brain chips? Or do you think the hand chips are gonna come from someone else? You think that they'd have to have them come from one spot, right? You'd wanna have the same chip in everybody, right? Hey, hey, little me. They got you right fluoridated up and right where they want you right now, don't they? Carl is projecting his failure as a husband and a father unto us again. But I've explained my failure as a father and why my children don't respect me right now. And it's because I didn't do my deed as father. You know what I mean? I didn't want to fight. I gave up the fight to be happy. You know what I'm saying, brother? My children were made to not respect me. Okay? I get it. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to show, hey, you know what I mean? I can't force myself on to them. That wouldn't be right. You know what I mean? That could get violent, suicidal, and I'd be in trouble. You know what I mean? Fuck. You guys just don't get her, do you? J Press. It's the truth. Oh, fuck. What truth do I hate, little me? What truth do I hate? Hey, I fucking hate this world. I don't like it. I don't. It's really fucking gross, man. When I gotta know that Donald Trump is the most treasonous, traitorous motherfucker, and the shit he tells you people, and he does the exact opposite. It makes me sick. Listen, he hires immigrants if he can. That'll be with the visas and in the past. He will buy from China to make money in his own country when America's first. Fuck. Oh, fuck, man. What you guys are doing to Ven oh, fuck. I don't even wanna think about Venezuela. You know what I mean? What do you think of Machado? Little me? Do you think that they're trying to set up Machado to go into government? Hey? Well, you know you got Argentina on your side. Hungry. Hey? Victor Orban. Hey? Hey? Little me, what do you think? Would you gather up a posse? You don't wanna help save the children. Do you think we could expose the government for what they did to Julian Assange? Hey? Could we put together a whole bunch of Christians and tell Mike Pompeo, "Hey, what did you do to Julian? You're gonna have to pay, Mikey. If it's not on this earth, brother, you're gonna have to take it in the after. Can you handle what you've done, Mikey Pompeo?" Is Julian was what he was doing worth trying to eliminate him off the earth for? Mike Pompeo. What a chump, eh? Like a trumpet, like a trumpet, like a trumpet, like a trumpet. Trumpet the toupee, toupee trumpet. Two can play the trumpet. 5D chess over here, Uncle Will. You just don't know her yet, pumpkin. When I do the face off with Donald Trump, he's gonna quiver in his fucking pants. You don't know it yet, pumpkin. And when he quivers, you won't know what the fuck to do, will you? But hey, he's got more consciousness than you. He just has a strong belief in his bullshit. It's called The Art of the Deal, bud. Did you ever read the book? Ever? I never did, but I read the rules, and to me, bud, check those rules out. That is Satan's rules, buddy. Lie, 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 deny, 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 and well, whatever I want to happen's gonna motherfucking happen. Bitches! I got a brain of steel, and well, we're gonna watch that fucker melt. Can you imagine Donald Trump, the strongest, toughest man in the world, withers to the truth? Hey, Uncle Will, can we get a poster of me standing over top of Donald Trump? Never even took a punch. This is a brain battle you people are in. And well, are you willing to take on your own brains to battle the no brains that have control of your brains? You know what I mean? Satan is strong in them. They know it. You guys don't. They manipulate you guys with fucking Christ. I'm telling you guys right now. Any churches that are involved with P. Hagseth, JD Vance, all this fucking Mormon bullshit, you guys might want to watch yourselves and find out who the fuck Jesus is and get with them because I think you're all being played for fools. And well, don't let the devil get you. But then again, if I'm being foolish and I'm letting the devil get to me, let me know where. You know what I mean? But don't be a paddle protector telling me not to fucking go after the fucking elite paddles because I think they're running the world. And you let me know where they might not be. But if you're not willing to look, then don't come after me because you might go same place they are. You know what I mean? Remain a paddle protector. Go with the paddles. Geppettos. Hey, dude, you run from me, from little me. I never knew little me was around me. Where'd I run? Have I ever run from little me? Little me, would you like to have a battle of brains again? Would you like to do this over again where you start making pretty little videos of me, which why I do? Like if you're still watching, Brian, I usually share the videos that little me does of me. You know what I mean? It's nice to know that he's putting in some work. You know the whole world's gonna know you're a battle protector, right, bud? Well, we can do, but that's not fit. Can I get some pictures? We gotta have pictures though. You can't be using. I'm done. You no. I'm gonna fucking no. I want a couple videos with you in them, bud. Just you. Why? That's not fair then. That's not fair that you get to play with my image, but I don't get to play with yours. Come on. Come on. Just a couple videos. You're not ashamed of that face, are you? Come on. You're scared of this fight? I thought you were down. Your brain can handle it. Must be ashamed of the way you look. Your brain can't work if you're ashamed of anything about you, little me. You have to take pride in the way you look, no matter how you look, because it's your cross to bear if you're not a handsome man. Get over it. Nobody cares. Well, she's done everybody else. Little me, how many videos have you made with me dancing around and doing whatever? You've taken my videos. I've never complained or nothing. What's your issue, pumpkin? Don't you want to fight fair? Uncle Will don't. I'll give you one thing you don't block. Brian, little me is the biggest champion out of the whole fucking group of them. And at least he's never blocked me. Uncle Will's got me blocked 6 ways from Sunday. He can comment on my own videos. I can't see them when I open up the video, or I can't respond to them because I can't see them. You know what I mean? Fucking weird, dude. They're weird. Huh. I swear I won't take it homosexual with you, little me. Come on, buddy. What are you afraid of? If MMA Hardcore can stick his face out there, you can stick your face out there. Come on. Come on, man. What? Come on. Carl want a picture to touch himself and this is the problem with you people. No, I want to come up with creative ideas. If he's going to make videos about me, I should be able to do some with him, just using creative ideas, making some fucking dance videos or something. You know what I mean? I won't make them homosexual. I promise. Yeah. Listen, little me, I gotta go, but really, think about your cowardism, bud. Think about what a coward you are. Really, think about it. You are a coward, dude. A big old cow. How now, brown cow? Anyways, everybody have a good day. And well, hey, Brian, if you're out there, bud, really, if you want to, you can go check those boys out. You know what I mean? I got nothing to hide over here. If you want to talk about what they seen and you want to figure out for yourself, and just throw something in the comments. I'll always answer you back, bud.